Hi guys, here we go. Molekula is the next pattern. I chose this one because it looks really interesting. I really like the sample. It's really pretty. And I was trying to figure out how in the world did they do that. I think I figured it out. But it also looks really challenging. I'm not going to just do the ones that look super easy. Sometimes I'll feel in the mood for super easy, but challenging is also okay. So this one looked like a challenging pattern. I thought we might have fun with it. Okay, so step 1 is to draw a straight line. Step 2 is to do these V, upside down V shapes. Sort of like a feather. 3 of them. Then step 3 is to do the V the other way. So we have a set of back-to-back triangles right there. Or diamond shapes going down this with this straight line. Then step 4 is then to connect these 3 triangles and these 3 triangles with this little line. So we have some more triangles. And then step 5 is to do this sort of rice shape on the vertical lines. So we have 3, 2, and 2. Okay, I imagine that you could do more than that, but that's the main thing. And then do these lines. And then she's done it here in a mandala-like thing where it's right here. Here's that first line is right there. Okay, can you see that? If I zoom in and just let me do this one because that's more vertical. It's right here. And then she's got her triangles, right? 1, 2, 3. And then there and there. And then making these rice shapes. And then doing this. Okay. So I'm going to try that. I think I want to do something similar to this. I maybe not have as many. Let's see, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, right? Yeah, she's got 8. Maybe I'll not have that many of them, but I think I want to really try something very similar to that. So I'm going to get a nice big page and turn on my light so I can see, so you guys can see. Nice and bright. Zoom in just a bit. I don't want to zoom in too much because then, since it's a big one, you'll lose my spot. But so I'm going to just start with, what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with finding the center of my page by just doing a crisscross through my paper. Oops, that didn't go straight. Well, that didn't go straight either. Well, I didn't do very good my crisscrossing in the least. Let's try that again, maybe with a straight edge, so I can be a little bit more accurate with the middle of my page. That's better. Now I know why she did 8, because that was an easy number to do. I think I'm going to do I don't know, do I want to do 8? I'm gonna divide it into 8, but I might not do 8. I'm for sure gonna do 4. We'll see what happens. Let's just see what happens. And then I want to just organically make a circle here. There we go. And then why don't I use my circle maker? Make myself, why am I torturing myself with circles? I have a tool. Dawn, you have a tool. Use it. Okay, that goes in the middle. And we'll do a circle at this size. And we'll do a circle at this size. Look at that. Use a tool. Jeez, Dawn. Find my pen. I've made a mess on my desk. I've pulled out too many varieties of pens, and so I keep having to stop and look at all the different sizes on the end instead of just doing what I normally do, which is just, you know, go. I got too much stuff out here on my desk. Let's put some things away. That's better. A little less clutter. Okay. I almost feel like I want to make that lower. I think this middle one is too big. But that was the middlest one, wasn't it? Can I get smaller and make it just nice and even? Maybe. Use those lines. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, don't move. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Use your lines, Dawn. I'm lost. I'm lost in my own pencil world because I erased too much stuff, so I can't see my lines. Okay. If I put that there, and I put each of those on a line exactly, I should be centered. Yep. Right there. Let's try that. That's better. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do these ones first. So I'm going to do this straight line first. Yeah, I think so. And then you want to do V shape. Like that. All right. I think so. Something like that. And then going the other way. Right? Right, like that. If you guys happen to hear my son talking outside, he's trying to troubleshoot the spa. So you may hear him because my studio is right next to the spa. Something like that. Okay. So far so good. And then we connect these guys like this. Something like that. What's that? Was that a message? Or was that just a Facebook thing? It was just a Facebook thing. Okay. No biggie. Okay, now get this rice shape in here. Okay, that's the basic pattern right there. I'm almost feeling like I want it longer. I think I do. I'm going to do another. Oh, that. Dawn, you didn't attach. That's right. It'll all blend in. Right? Yes, it will all blend in. Okay. The rice shape. So I'm drawing on a different day than I had anticipated drawing on because I ended up at the dentist. One of my teeth crumbled like a crazy crumbly mess. Yeah, it was bad. There's an old gold crown that was on that tooth that came apart. I think I told you about it back in October. And I had planned with the dentist to go in next week to have it removed because it was starting to get sensitive for hot and cold. And there was no way of really fixing it the way it broke. It just had to be removed. Well, that didn't go as planned because on Friday it got really super hot, sore. It hurt like a Dickens. called the dentist and they weren't able to get me in on Friday in an emergency situation because of not because of them, but because of me. I was at work and I couldn't leave work. There was nobody to take my spot. So I couldn't get to the dentist before they closed. So I had to wait for the weekend. And so on Monday, they pulled out my tooth. But that was a long weekend. I was going to draw on Sunday because it was my day off. And I was going to enjoy myself. And I was curled up taking lots of medicine and trying to ignore my face that was in great pain. I like that pattern. Let's do the little, which spot's supposed to have this one. So anyway, yeah, my tooth is gone. Pain is finally gone. I feel way better. It's been a couple of days. After it heals and the bone heals, we'll decide how we want to move forward. If I want to get an implant or what we want to do with that. I hate that I have crumbly teeth. But, you know, Dennis said that it's not anything that I'm doing. You know, I'm brushing properly. My gums are in good shape. It's just the tooth just crumbled. He says that happens to some people, that's just the way they're predisposed, and I will probably end up in my lifetime having multiples of this issue. So what I have to decide is, you know, do I want to go the route of implant? The one that just came out was all the way in the back, so I can live without it. But then I have another one that's missing that I haven't done anything with that may need to have an implant or a bridge, because that one's between two teeth. The other one is all the way in the back and is fine for right now. But who knows, you know, I may be one of those old ladies that ends up with a whole mouthful of dentures just because my teeth crumble. We just have to see. I just kind of have to decide what I want to go through, what I'm willing to put up with. Do I want to go through the whole implant procedure, and what I'm willing to pay for. Now, both of those things right now are up in the air, so we're just going to let my jaw heal and not worry about it for the moment. Okay, so I'm going to do this again. I'm going to go further in this time, I think. With that. And this time I'm going to go from here outward because I don't want it to be too big. I don't want it to overlap that. Go here. I'm going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. This is a fun pattern. It's not hard to remember. You could be more precise with it if you want to, but you don't have to. I like those kinds where you can be super specific and make it exactly, but it works fine if you are a little wonky. I love those patterns. Okay, and then connect these guys this way. It's really cold today, for us anyway. It's not really cold for you guys in the Midwest who have been enduring, or the East Coast that have been enduring those 50 below temperatures. That's crazy. But for us, we actually got frost 2 days in a row. That's pretty cold for us. I did come out last night and turn the heater on in the studio for about a half hour to get it nice and warm in here so that it wouldn't freeze my paints overnight. That's the only thing I was worried about with coming out into the studio, is that my paints would get too cold in the winter. And so far it hasn't been too bad, but the last 2 nights I was just afraid that it was going to get really cold in here. And with the insulation and everything, it wasn't too terribly bad. It got down to 45. That was the lowest it got inside here the last 2 nights. So that's not too bad. But yeah, I was just worried that my paints would get too cold, because you don't want your paints to freeze. That's bad for them. Suppose if worst came to worst, I could bring my, I only have paints in one like carry thing and one drawer. I suppose I could bring them in the house. I could carry that in. That wouldn't be that bad. I do kind of like it big, the big arms better than the little arms, but you know, that's something that we'll learn together as to, you might like the little arms better. Here we go. That's interesting. And I think I want to finish this off. I don't want to just leave it like that. For sure I need to do this part. I think that makes this pattern. Sometimes the patterns just feel like they're not finished unless you do the little detail bit. This seems to be one of those patterns that just feels like that. So yeah, we had frost last night. I think right now it's like 11:30 in the late morning, and I think it's up to like 45 or something out there today. That's not too bad. Okay, so I want to do something in here. But I don't want, I do like that kind of triangular thing that they did in the sample, but I really don't want that. I'm wondering if I do like from here to here, sort of maybe from here to there. That. Like that. Does that help fill that in? Oh my goodness, I'm running out of juice on my camera battery, so if I completely die before I'm done, you will see the final product in the thumbnail. But I may be dying here, so let me sign it. And let me put the name so you guys remember the name. Molekula. Molekula. Yeah, I'm gonna be dead before I'm finished, so just letting you know, you're gonna see the final product, but you're not gonna see me finish. I'm sorry about that. I neglected to change my battery. I forgot that I had recorded that flip through. So I thought I was on video number 2, but apparently I'm on video number 3. Can't do 3 whole videos on one battery. So that is my mistake. I am sorry. Okay, that's cool. I do like that. Maybe I'll make it we'll erase all the guidelines. Ooh. Jiggle the whole table. Okay. Okay. That works. It looks like some sort of like outer space station thing, kind of. I like it. What do you think? Yeah, I think it's good. I don't think it needs color. I like the color on the sample, but I don't think it really needs color. It doesn't have to have color. So I'm good with that. All right, I think I'm done. You guys have a really great day. Go do something nice for someone today. I will go change my camera battery and I'll be back on the next video. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.